Hey everyone, thanks for coming back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm just going to be repotting some of my houseplants and just talking with you all. So I am mixing water with lemon. I've never done this before. I've literally never cleaned the leaves of my houseplants, but I've been watching a bunch of videos and people say you definitely need to clean them because this is how the plants are able to breathe, and they're able to, of course, photosynthesize through their leaves. So you definitely want to make sure the leaves are clean. So I'm just doing that. And right here, this is a pothos. It's just a regular pothos. And it's also mixed with another plant. I think it's called a croton is how you pronounce it. But I think it's a really pretty plant. And they've been in this pot, y'all, forever. They've been in this same pot for like, I don't know, probably 3 years maybe. So this is my first time repotting this pot. It's really crusty, really old soil. So all I'm doing is making sure I get as much of that soil off of the roots of my plants as possible. So I definitely want to talk about, having house plants, and it's so freaking therapeutic to have plants. I love putting my kids to sleep and repotting one of my house plants and making it look cute and putting it in a different planter and all that jazz and finding somewhere for it to go. And then watching it grow, I think it's just so therapeutic to have something living in your home. And then you can see it grow and it gives off oxygen for you. It freshens the air and purifies the air. And it just adds life to your space. So especially during these times, if you're spending a lot of time at home, I highly suggest that you get into houseplants. It can be very inexpensive. Of course, it can get expensive over time, but you can definitely get stuff from Aldi, from your local grocery store, you can get plants from, Home Depot and Walmart, and you can do plant swaps. I want to get into plant swaps, of course, right now, what can we do? But you can get stuff. Some people are selling plants off of Facebook. They just leave them on their curbside. You come get them. If you have a friend who has a lot of plants, get a cutting of their plant, that's so we're doing. So right here, this is a little fiddle. It's actually a fiddle leaf plant. It's one of those plants that people have like all over Instagram and all in their house. Usually a lot bigger though. So this plant, I'm really getting a lot of the moisture out of it. If you watch one of my earlier vlogs, she was super moist, honey. She was so freaking drenched in water when I first bought her from Walmart. I got it for about $10. And the reason why I like to repot my plants as soon as I get them is one, usually they're root bound. So you can see all of those roots all over the side of the plant. It was definitely getting too big for the planter that it was in. So I decided to repot it. And some people, they don't like to repot their fiddle leaf figs as soon as they get them. But any plant I bring into my house from now on, I'm going to basically repot them as soon as I get them. And that just kind of gets off of that old soil, and you put it in a bigger pot. It can start growing more, and it's not so root bound. So I'm just getting off all that old soil from the roots. It was kind of hard because it was so wet. It was like really like messy, but I definitely suggest you use some type of container like I have here, and like a mat or plastic bag, something like that, and just sit down, relax, have everything you need around you, play some music, play some Netflix, play one of my videos, and just relax and enjoy your plants. Yeah, like I highly suggest that. Okay. All right, you all. So I repotted this, oh my God, what is it called? A taka? I don't know. I'll put it on the screen. And I try to make it as like straight as possible. And I got this planter from Walmart. It didn't have a tag on it. It was late at night. And they were like, the manager came over and nobody felt like going to the home and garden section. So she gave it to me for $2, and it's so cute. I love it. I was debating between getting it, and I was like, I don't know. And I just came to the conclusion that like I'm gonna buy things that I really like. I don't care if it's on sale. I don't care how much it costs. Like if I like it and I can afford it at that time, I'm gonna buy it. So I have it in here. I'm letting it drain out. As you can see, it's a lot of water in there. And I did put a bunch of water in here just because This plant was super crusty and dry, as you saw when I unpotted it. It was so dry, and I really want this to do well and I just think it looks so pretty in this planter. I know with my background it doesn't look cute, but I'm letting it drain out into this other pot. And so what I'm going to do is, there's another YouTuber that I've been obsessed with, and she does mostly planting, home decor, and gardening on her channel. So what I decided to do is do something called top dressing. So you basically put like stones, decorative stones on the top of the soil, and it looks so pretty when she does it. I don't have the stones that she has, but I have just some plain white stones that are a little bit bigger. She uses ones that are smaller, so I have these that I can use. I'm gonna kind of just put them there and see how that looks. So I have those that I can use. I have more of these natural colored stones. These are just stuff that when I was cleaning up out of my closet the other day, I found them. So I have these natural color stones that I could use. See how that looks. Or I have these glass stones that are this pale blue color that I could use. And you can barely tell, but I'm going to go with the stone because she uses a white stone and it looks so pretty. And I'm assuming I got these from the Dollar Tree, yeah, but I'm going to take these out. I know it's going to be super dirty, yeah, but it's okay. I can rinse them off easily. And I'm going to fill it with this white stone, and I'll be back because I don't feel like holding this freaking camera while I do it. And you can get these stones from the Dollar Tree. Yeah, definitely get them from the dollar store. And I think it looks so nice on your plants. So there you have it. I think that looks so cute. You can't really tell how cute it looks because it's over all this other stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna finish letting this drench out or drain as much as possible. And I love it. Oh my gosh, I love this. I'm so happy with the way this turned out. So take care of your plants, y'all. Take care of your house plants. And I'm glad I wiped these off. They look amazing to me. I'm just so happy. Just the simple things, you all. And this is stuff that I had except for this, and this cost $2. And I had this freaking pot and soil already. So it's worked out. Okay, so right now I want to repot my pothos. Pothos. I say pothos because I'm a nurse. That's what we do. But I'm going to put about 3 of them in the same pot because I really want it to be bushy instead of like long and traily. So I'll put this one, I think, like on this side. I'll put, get out the way, girl. This one, like on this side maybe. And then I'll put one in the middle, or kind of put this closer to each other so it's more bushy on that side. I'm not sure how I want to do it. Or what I could do is I could like directly plant it, even though this is, yeah, this is way too small for this. I could put another one in here though, and then I think that'd be cute. It'll go with the other white ones, but I'm thinking about putting a jade plant in here. All right, and I got dirt on my carpet, of course. So yeah, I'm gonna try to decide how I want to plant these because I also have some more over here that I cut off not too long ago, and I had them in water. I have a few of them like that I'm planning on putting into some soil. Oh my gosh, I want to get this a little bit off of here. Where are my scissors? Whatever. So get that off. So even this would have been kind of cute in here. Like just a little cute, just one type of deal. But I might just put this back in the water and let it live its life. But look at these freaking roots, honey. Gnarly roots. So yeah, I'm gonna just play around with it and see how I want to plant this. I'm gonna do 2 pots of pothos because I have some more somewhere else. I don't know, they're over here. I was supposed to be letting them drain out, and of course I forgot. I've been keeping them around my house in these kombucha containers. Whenever I get kombucha tea, I put them in here. I just save them and I take off the the label, and I really love the way this brown looks. I'm really falling in love with like white creamy colors, green and brown, like a deep amber, deep brown. But yeah, anytime you see these little nodes like this, like a little bump or in the plant, you can plant that and roots will grow from that. I definitely wipe these off. I don't want to get, I should probably stand up and go wash them off, but I don't feel like it. But I'm going to wipe these off and repot them and just see if they take. It's my first time doing it, but I watched a few YouTube videos, so I should know what I'm doing, right? So yeah, I'm going to do that, do 2 pots of these and go from there. So when I was repotting these plants, I used regular potting soil, but I had some old potting soil from like 2 years ago. And I was looking up, like, you know, can you use old potting soil? Now, on its own, you shouldn't use it, but you can just refresh any old potting soil you have, refresh it with new potting soil, like half and half, and it'll be okay. I haven't had any issues with the majority of my plants. I have one plant, yeah, oh my gosh, I'm about to show you that she is not doing good. But I'm thinking about doing a plant tour, just a small plant tour. I don't have too many plants. So if you all want to see that, let me know. I have convinced myself that I will not be buying any more plants until we buy a home. I actually started a wish list of plants that I want for the house. And I'm just going to wait till we get the house. And that's when I'm going to get them. Unless, you know, one of my lovely friends or family just go ahead and give me some of their plants. But other than that, I'm not buying anymore. I'm going to enjoy the ones I have and just take better care of the ones I have. So yeah, if you like these type of videos, let me know in the comment section. I hope you all are inspired to take care of your houseplants, get some more houseplants if you haven't already, and just enjoy them. It's a great hobby to have, especially nowadays. And they just make every space look that much better. Plus, it's beneficial to you to have, you know, something living in your home. And it's just so rewarding to see your plants grow and thrive. All right, so I repotted her. I feel like she looks kind of sad though. Like she's not sitting up all perky. Like it looks pretty darn sad, but it's trailing. Let me turn to the other side and see what that looks like. So from this angle, it looks pretty decent from this angle. Looks really full from this angle. Back here, honey, she bald head in the back. I think I might have put these too close to each other. Let me try to move it over a little bit, kind of space it out, and then have this. I just literally just took like a stem that had no roots and just shoved it in there, hoping that it's gonna take off. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm thinking about that I should have just took this one and went ahead and put this one right here too. But I felt like it was just gonna be way too many roots in one pot, and this is not a big pot at all. So yeah, I'm gonna water her and put some stones, whatever stones I have left, on top of here to just cover up these bald spots. And I'll be back to show you what we're looking like. All right, so this is the planter that I'm gonna use, and I did put this drainage little thing in here. I got it on the back of the white one that I bought, and I just decided to put this in here because I'm going to place this one in here, and I want the water to drain out, and I don't want the roots to be sitting in water. So I put these little marbles in here so that this can sit up in the plant and kind of drain without sitting in water. So that is my pothos, and she is hanging pretty well. It's a lot hanging off of this. I'll show you all how everything looks at the end, but it looks a lot more full than how it looked earlier. So we'll see how these do, the ones without the roots that I just stuck in there. I hope they just kind of take a root, and I did cover them up with some stones because I didn't want her to look bald head. So yeah, I think they look gorgeous and so shiny and happy and breathing. So we're gonna see how these all do. I have this one that I might put in water again, and then I have another one that I'm gonna probably just put in a pot by itself, but I might just put these two in the same pot together. I'm not sure. So it's getting late. Let me see what time it is, and I'm tired. I've been tired, y'all. It's 11:18. I'm gonna go ahead and just clean this up and go to sleep and deal with this tomorrow. So that's that. Can I put y'all back? That's that. Thank you all so much for watching. Yeah, if you're at home, you may as well love on your house plants. I know I have been. I just feel like it makes everything feel cleaner and fresher, and I'm getting rid of a bunch of stuff so I can have room to have my plants and they can just look good and clean, and I can do videos with them. So like in the background, and it looks nice and fresh and put together. So that's that. I have to go.